But the match is starting. Like, what's wrong with you people?
Back in map number 2, trying to bring this to a map number 3 and avoid what would be 3 of the MEA teams who have made it here to playoffs, going down to the lower bracket. It seems devastating.
Oh my goodness, entirely unexpected. And it seems like they're going to try to do that over towards A. And they're going to walk right into Cryo if he chooses to hold the angle, but the spike rotating back, maybe having second thoughts.
Cryo's TP is really precarious here, right? He's looking over towards Dish, but it's TP back into Halls.
They have no cover there either.
I mean, you saw a little bit of on Pearl how crazy that was that they were committing so many players alone. And it's again, just dry trusting that Fnatic is not going to be clearing the space that you're not watching.
He does ultimately now take the rendezvous and retreat back towards mid. Meanwhile, Dirk is on a solo expedition towards B. Maybe
sitting under past the flank later in the round. And it's a free site for Fnatic. A lot of utility spent. And they will clear all the way back. Dirk is listening to all of the rotations happening right now.
There's the flank that you just mentioned. Yeah, the spike's going to go down, but do you realize that Dirk is hot on your tail? I don't know that they do. He has no armor, but he's got a ghost and he's got a kill on to death. Making sure that no one else is lingering back. And no, it's not the case. Xset have fully gotten onto the site. You see the first one.
The wall's out, though.
To deny the plan. You're right, there's that wall. They're going to have to spam through as Dirk finds another across mid. Boaster paranoid! And second slow swings out and gets a kill anyway.
There's the aftershock. Aaron has to get off. He's not going to commit to half.
3v3 here for the site.
Holy fuck.
Do they have? How much more post plant denial is there? Second was supposed to hold the angle and Mystic swings out. The frenzy too strong. Fnatic too strong.
And they rip him apart. Extremity
Obviously,
by
this
extremity
is a hindsight Harry over here,
limb
but
by limb.
Imagine a vertical wall
Durka with
close
the flank
to the bomb,
was so well prepared.
and you tuck in the
you
cubby,
also mentioned the
and you
ghost
stick
investment.
it.
That's
I don't
not
know.
typical for a chamber player, but he knew the second that round started, he needs to have all the time in the world.
Hello?
I'm gonna be honest, like I wasn't even watching that round.
Talk about
advantages.
That's wild.
I get like too sucked in to talk to my chat. I like don't even watch the game half the time.
Derek? Are you awake?
When they're ahead, they're good.
And obviously the 2v4 by Aaron and Cryo as well.
Unlucky.
Able to push them over the edge.
Corporate Celic.
This time in early.
God damn it.
Dish. From
Yes, sir.
They continue to push their way forward.
Perfect. There he is. There he is.
This time you see Cryo's playing back towards B. Make sure there's no light flank.
Right there. No information gathered from either side except Xset at Dish. Knowing there's nobody here in Fnatic, the same thing in Halls. But the rest of the map, which they've just actually smoked off the strip, this is not going to gain them that much in the current situation, but obviously they could be flanking multiple people.
610 bit, you can use it again next watch party.
But it's just not the case.
Any
really
suggestions for improvement?
The that they had previously. Second is here, Depth is close by, and the Vandal's just way too good in that instance. Mystic getting a spike down is planted for long too. They should be able to control that area of the map.
Why is he sleep smiling? That's how I closed my eyes, so I just left it that way.
Vandal earlier. Now Enzo with the frenzy, cleaning that up. But you really feel the gun difference.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, don't say it is so. Don't say it is so.
Fnatic get two.
And it's clean. And we didn't really touch on this too much so far, but the end of Pearl, obviously they brought it back from 9-3. The momentum was on their side. Yes, we were criticizing a lot of what Xset was doing in terms of buying a lot of those stingers, forcing into those rounds, giving Fnatic the time to get
become
back
two
into that
champion.
Game. But still, you could see.
Wait, what? It was become a champion, not become two. What?
So in terms of a GG go next,
you had one job.
Did enough for them to be able to confidently go next here. And they look good so far in these first 2 rounds. Very clean.
Aggressive look from both Neons. As it seems like Fnatic is going down into underpass. See the wall up from Aaron. He was considering dropping it, choosing not to for now. And this time it's Mystic who's actually on a solo mission towards Dish. Everyone else at B. Cryo in this tight angle. Sitting on the rendezvous, the spam. Oh, and Cryo still gets alpha and then gets away.
How does he do that? They literally set up a timed spam to clear him out.
From both sides.
And Xset are ripping them apart right now. From this arcade position, that setup, beautiful. Cryo with the first contact, Aaron with the swing following up.
Caution here.
And it's the 2 star players of Fnatic who fall. And remember that stat from moments ago. 10 for 10 on rounds where Xset get the first kill in this series so far. And it's gonna make it 11.
Again, looking to play into their advantages. Mystic has gotten into A, and he has fully cleared it out, made sure there's no one around. So you see Enzo rotating over with the spike. He's also going to farm that orb, get the spike down. Get a little bit closer to having that Rolling Thunder online as Mystic tries to hold the line across mid. BCJ playing in halls, creeping his way forward. 13 seconds left. You see the utility through the paranoia, and Enzo almost walks into it. And they just overwhelm him. It's
flawless.
Too much.
Really solid NT bonus. In fact, it's a Prime Gaming flawless as well. Just that initial setup, taking down both star players from Fnatic. And that has to hurt. Fnatic's still going to be able to invest a lot into this round, obviously, and they are committing fully to the half armor strat.
Cryo's a monster, bro.
I mean, that was insane from him. But also just crazy that Fnatic is not able to get that kill with the 3 players time spamming him.
Yeah.
I swear that's a normal thing for Xset.
Like
First map, no mask. Second map, mask. Every single time. Every time.
Wait, actually, you might want to caught his pattern, yeah.
Every time. Why the second map?
And Boaster calls the exact same default that they played in the last round. Send Alpha to get a little control over upstairs, make sure nobody's pushing, and then go on.
Maybe to get in their head.
Omen pick here, 2 smokes like, enough to take either set. Dude, honestly, I cannot process that. Don't type more than 3 sentences in one message. If you do it, it's not getting read at the moment. I'll put the sunglasses on, as I say.
Again, the slows, the relay bolts, aftershocks, the counter paranoia from BCJ, and it's actually Durka who gets the first. Slowed, and you see the dash across from Alpha. Durka farms another. Numbers heavily in favor of Fnatic here, a 4v3. It's Alpha with light armor, holding the space. Durka creeping around, prowling through, and it's actually Cryo who flanks him out.
Wait a minute. 3 takes on, no?
Reach ult.
Never mind.
All 3. Cryo's not hit though.
Ah.
He gets immediately swatted down.
And that was the only one, as you mentioned, who had been able to sidestep the ultimate. Dev with no utility to respond.
There's the Molly 2, cuts them off from entering the site.
I mean, this setup is gorgeous out from Fnatic, man.
Second with this push on the tower, might be able to make something happen.
There's just no time.
At least maybe a collapse on Enzo so he doesn't save his weapon. Other 2 Fnatic players have made it out safely.
Woo.
Yeah, well done from Zekin to clean up Enzo, but you could tell the protocols for...
Yeah, I didn't get that much sleep last night.
And then all of the way they change their utility, excuse me, to deny any sort of entry or
to be fair,
at getting the spike defused.
It's my own fault.
Well, I would say even before that too, right? This execute onto tower, the way that they approached it. BCJ and Aaron try to walk through the slow after the stuns. To catch him off guard, you expect him obviously to fall out of tower there. But Durka and Alpha are just
How is this guy saying?
Then also credit to Enzo. As he flashes them out of tower, that's how ultimately they get the spike down and are able
I'm stoned AF taking a shit right now at work.
Let's play.
Alpha here looking to take aggressive space. As
That's lit.
Flashed up again.
That's lit.
Up.
I really do like how BCJ and Aaron are using both of their control utility at the beginning of the round to try to completely control B side. That smoke to not let off of your cross. And then potentially also the wall being put down by Aaron, either in tower or just blocking Arcade off entirely. That's a leg shot. He's got the heal though.
They've rotated back and they have full dish control. And you see once again Xset rotating through.
Did Liquid win?
Spawn.
Look at the timing here.
Yeah. Liquid won. Yep.
Same time.
Durka's going into their flank. Oh, now he knows that they're there. The flash, the trademark, he realizes he's made a mistake.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
They drop him.
They see him for so long, actually.
Oh, looking for any semblance of safety.
Thought he got away.
Def with the spam through the smoke, and it's actually the Boaster who answers with the swing out. Mystic getting the
my
swing
god.
down, succeeds. A 4v4 here, and now time is a factor. Now the spike is in play. Massive kill out from Enzo. Aaron responds. Aaron trades it back. Now Cryo creeping forward. Aaron's still close by. They have numbers. They do have presence here in the relay vault. Maybe way too much, but Enzo with another. Enzo has awoken. 3 on the round for him, and Aaron has no magic this time.
Enzo slices through the spine.
Thank you, Talboy.
Of that fast
Tall boy.
lane. Just ridiculously. He's up on Dish, on top of drop. And sure, Durka obviously got stuck here. But it doesn't even matter in this case because they committed way too far out of halls.
I'll try.
Here's the shots. He can't even see. Oh my goodness.
A 3-round lead here for Fnatic. They have 2 ultimates to work with, and boy, are their key ones.
4 players here out from Xset on top of the wall.
Oh, they're already in.
The commit is going to the other side again.
They already have the site. Holy fuck.
Very cool setup, and understanding that they're going to heavily invest in aggression towards B. They have Cryo play up towards Dish and leave A alone.
And we didn't actually really get too much information about what Xset was doing on the other side of the map, but they don't commit any of their ults here. So they still all have them. Fnatic does. So no command and Boaster's ults. Fight going on in Sand at the same time. They're getting pinched by a lot of sides.
And off of that, Durka dying means they can fully send. They don't have to worry about their trademark anymore. The spams onto Mystic as they try to keep him back. And try to
that
find
Molly.
some space of their own. Another kill going in favor of Xset. Orbital Strike, they're going to have to dance around. A high-low is waiting for him on the other side. As Cryo switching over to the Headhunter, not finding anything.
GG.
As Fnatic yet again look to dismantle.
You said it, I thought it.
Xset. And there's just not enough time for Zekken to find anything. He's got to tuck tail. He's got to get back.
Barely escaped.
I know, right? Let's go next
just like
map.
we started on Pearl, Xset was fully in control on that map. Fnatic right back into this series on their map choice here.
Now it's Xset calling an early timeout. Boaster just went off in this round, man.
He did a great job too. They delayed any sort of attempt to
Enforcer, yep.
Oh no.
Wait, was that Insu? Who was it? Wait,
He
was
played
it?
great in that round, but
Yeah,
unfortunate, buddy.
Who was that? Was that Insu? I didn't see. Was it?
Again, a timeout for
Hero
Xset.
JK LOL.
Find themselves down a couple of rounds
Oh my
early
God.
on Fnatic. On
That's
Fnatic's
funny.
map pick, Fracture. And again, the crowd really has come to life. Yep. They are fully awoken. They've forgotten about Pearl.
And Xset's got to now deal with that same sort of thing, right? It's the opposite effect on them. The negative effect of the crowd only cheering for the other side. And in the first map, they might have been able to brush it off easily, like, okay, yeah, it's the Turkish crowd, of course, like, let's go out and stomp them. But they certainly don't have any sort of home field advantage. But they're not the enemies either. That's the important
Those are
part.
hand warmers, yes. Those little packs in their hands. Little heat packs.
Is that what that was?
I didn't see it yet.
I think it was.
Is he celebrating his own birthday?
You have a balloon of yourself.
Sometimes.
Early aggression from Fnatic towards B. Look at that wall go up. Alfier.
Whoa!
Space, and he does, and he's rewarded with a kill.
That was awesome.
Dumping utility all over space where Xset previously were. He gets in, he gets out. It's masterful. Remember, it was Alfier who had a slow map on Pearl. Seems to
I look
have
really
about
cool.
it just as much as the crowd has. Cryo not landing that shot. I mean, the juxtaposition between the two players. We just
I think he
saw is
walled him,
great.
actually.
There's no flank pressure here from Xset at all. No arcade, no tree push.
Oh.
You can just work your way in through the belly of the beast. Forget the flank. Dirk and Enzo, you mentioned the extremities that they had, but is it going to be enough? BCJ gets it to half, gets it all the way with members alive.
Wow, what a retake.
I mean, that just completely backfired.
Ow.
The entire control they had of Arcade, I mean, overextending to hold it maybe. And just not being able to get that spam down. I wonder if the spike was slightly mispositioned for Durka there. Or if he was able to tuck behind a little bit part of that metal box. I don't think so.
And I wonder what utility Enzo had as he was playing on the northern side. Yeah,
Fnatic is too likable, which is why I hope they have a safe flight home with Team Liquid.
The same default
True.
control.
And Alpha has ult. Can't imagine him using it here though.
Obviously can pivot to a super fast hit from that, the classic from this comp.
Oh, we've seen this look so many times. The dump of utility, and then he goes into underpass to join up with Durka.
One of the different changes here, though, is Mystic. He's already controlled this entirely. And Xset is known to late push.
The thing is, if EU goes all lower bracket, it's guaranteed EU lower final at least.
Same sort of late push again.
That's smart.
Enzo farming the orb, Rolling Thunder online. And it seems like they want to go back towards A. The thing is,
Liquid is out? No one's out yet.
there's some Hall's presence out from Xset.
Liquid lost today, but
Informational art here from BCJ. Does
they're not
spot the
out.
players at Dish. Spotted both Alpha here and Mystic. Durka with the late.
wait, little bro just gifted a sub to himself. The fuck?
Line in mid right now, trying to group up before they take Halls. This Halls take depends where they use this. Rolling Thunder.
Can't use it.
They haven't committed to it yet. And
Could easily get pinched here.
Def on site. BCJ has arrived. Def's able to take care of Alpha. Def finds another.
Spike
Oh.
down
3v2 here is Durka and Boaster, the only two alive. They're going to get into A.
Wow.
What?
Durka with 3.
He got res.
A 2v2.
Cover the res now.
Yeah, and I don't know that Aaron's in a spot where he can really get out and get to it, but he's going to try. My goodness, he's going to
The
try.
smoke.
Maybe it's bait off the swing. Durka with 4.
On for the
Didn't even
6th.
try to cover him. Fuck it.
Cryo.
This is the ace, I think.
That's one. It's all onto Durka. He has to rendezvous away, but he repositions. He's still healthy. He's got one. It is going to be the 6K, but Cryo stops
We got a game
it.
on our hands.
You're goddamn right we do. You're
Oh,
goddamn
this building
right.
would've burned down.
It might still if Cryo continues.
He did get
to do what
5,
he's
yeah.
doing.
He's going for the 6K.
Just canceling.
Ace and
the
lost.
Legendary
Unlucky.
round. Possible from Durka right there.
He did pop
Oh
off.
my goodness. Look at these from his perspective too.
Spike
Saw the
down
first
A.
two, but the follow-up right here. Through the smoke, just before it lands. Would have been unbelievable. The crowd wanted it so bad.
So close. 1 kill away. 4 ultimates on the side of Fnatic.
I got 5 U.
You want to play? Let's
They
play.
approach this. Remember that threat.
I haven't
you
heard
mentioned,
that
this
one
default
before.
Always suggests a threat that he could go in towards B, but this time choosing not
Thank
to.
you for the sub.
The big
If any.
difference is consistently Mystic and his position. He's rotated all the way back down towards the south side, so looks like they will eventually want to go for this classic. And Alfier's coming back to put down the wall. Aaron's already used 1 slow. He's set up over towards the back of Gen. They've got so many ult combinations here too.
What do you have to clear out Cryo? Is it the Rolling Thunder? Is that enough to push him back? His rendezvous is set up to get back into spawn. Back to where the rest of his team is. That's not gonna hit him. There you go.
Good
All
util.
the ultimates that you mentioned. You see them
Bro, they
cross
stopped
right
us so
across
well
each other. The orbital
so far.
strike there too as it
Never mind, the
splits
whole
up
side's
the
open.
defenses of Fnatic. BCJ playing in the smoke, close by. The swing is there, and he gets 2. Mystic on the trade. It's a 3v3.
is going on?
Spike still not down as Mystic goes hunting.
Oh. Taking turns running through the smoke, literally.
He's the one with the spike. Aaron not able to land
that
the
was
shots. Fnatic snatched around
Dude,
away.
he wins that with the Phantom. Holy.
And for a moment when the round freeze there, I thought for sure Xset was gonna be able to maneuver their way back into that. But it's Mystic, who is again having himself a decent game here, 7 and 5. That push into Canteen deep. Look at this. 3K for Mystic. It's such a good round. The conversation I was thinking before we're heading into Fracture was, oh, if he plays Breach again, which was a standard role on this map up till now. was he's going to potentially have that same type of drop-off that we saw in the series against 100 Thieves when they opened. In those first 2 maps on KO and Sky, he went 40 kills total. And then he played to Breach and he only went 6. This time they stick him on KO and it's all the same. Super comfortable.
Definitely seems to be working, and you see the confidence. They pushed through the one-way that was set by BCJ. Not a great buyout for Xset, and well, never mind, forget it. The Shorty and the Stinger find what they need. But Alfier has gotten behind enemy lines, he slipped the net, and he's healthy. He's so healthy.
Second!
Fuck!
What happened? He had all the opportunities
hot in
to
here,
get to
man.
there.
Fnatic have gotten to 7, and Xset made a run at that last round, but that man right there is Alfier who took over.
He's starting to really feel comfortable now on this Neon in ways that he just wasn't on Pearl. And even while Second wasn't having a good game overall,
Alfier go kill.
he was still 6. Or he was still plus 3 kills against Alfier. This time, I'm sure it's flipped.
Aggressive peek out from Cryo, and Durka's just on the other side of the box. They're paranoid, and they're going to swing, they're going to challenge him. Durka gets away.
I mean, how many times has Durka taken this map? Ridiculous. Is there a gap in that wall? Oh my goodness. Avon has missed the wall here.
You ain't even with NA. You just want EU to lose, you racist fuck.
You're holding a ridiculous angle. Look at Zekin's position.
You are one of the stupidest motherfuckers I've had the displeasure
And he doesn't
of responding to.
See some members rotating back, BCJ dropping a smoke, and Fnatic have fully dumped once again everything into this B site. And Zekin's taking
Is displeasure a word?
He's going to challenge Alpha, and he wins that out! Now the relay boat as Cryo shows up just in the nick of time to find one with the op, but the spike still planted.
Osa going aggressive in Canteen now. Could easily catch rotations here, but has he focused too much on BCJ? No. Now we're cooking. Aaron's gone.
It's the second time Fnatic caused problems from that very spot.
And what is Def doing? He's taking so long to make this rotation, expecting the flank still from Mystic.
They've just been conditioned into never having a safe moment, and Cryo with the op gets a third.
I mean, it's just crazy that Zekin was still
lineups
this entire time.
Remember, he was the one who spotted the rotations.
Too little late there.
Cracking the floor goes.
That will end up for a 4K with Cryo. And that does speak a lot to
Last round in the half.
Mikey, did you learn all the post-plant lineups during your time?
Looking at him stuck on that
in the server?
Wondering, like, okay, what are you doing? He just knows, okay, we still have Zekin and Tower, we still have
Sounds
our
sad.
control. We
I get to use them at the bomb, at the plant.
I used a couple of them.
How many different like bomb plant spots did you learn? Just all the main ones?
Just the main ones, yeah.
I think timing goes
like by the box or the corner?
By the box, yeah.
And look at this.
Same on A site. A site is in the corner or by the by the box as well, I guess.
What if you actually had him for every single spot? And no matter where you plant, you gotta line up.
So
You tell your team, plant the bomb, I'll figure the rest out. You pull out a map after they plant. You pull out a fucking map.
Christopher Columbus. Give me the XY axis.
You just have so many pieces of papers which are just
just shuffling through.
where you should stand and shit.
Mystic and Durka left standing.
That would be sick.
I'm doing math, he's flanking, someone.
The spike planted, as you see it on the minimap, they're starting to get surrounded.
There's a cool lineup from drop that lands in the default cubby here.
Wait, is that a top and bottom?
The barrage of utility, Durka dancing around.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
That is sick.
Trades it out. Can Mystic do it again?
Wait,
For Fnatic? No.
7-5? I thought we were getting dumpstered. It's winnable.
No.
Hey, yo.
For Zekin. Just as Alfier started to come online, Zekin returns the favor. And evens out this half. It was looking really bad for Xset.
Hold them back.
They're still down at the end of it all.
But to win 4 of the last 6, when you kind of wondered if they'd get anything as impressive. But Fnatic hang on to the lead at halftime. 7-5 on their map. Let's throw it down to the desk.
Thanks so much, Doug Abala. We're back here on the desk. It is halftime here in map 2, and it looks like we might be getting a map 3, right?
It's certainly possible. I mean, Xset, they did manage to make this, again, a lot closer than it was looking for a while. Fnatic had such an amount of momentum behind them, but Xset finally finding a bit of stability. They managed to make it a 5-7 half, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad in a half at all, because it was looking absolutely abysmal, I'm not going to lie, because Fnatic were getting the spike down so consistently, and there was no attempt to really stop it. These numbers are now a little bit more even. You can see that they got 11 out of the 12 rounds in the post plants, and how many they were actually winning them as well, which was, you know, pretty significant. But Xset were getting boomed when they were trying to retake early on. But they did bring it back ever so slightly, but it was a bit of a sticking point for them, and they're going to be looking at this next half as well with a disadvantage in this by 2 rounds. But the Fnatic crossfires, the way that they were just essentially...
I don't even know what that is, Krabby, but
was really just
you're probably right.
At the early start of the half.
Yeah, it was just really well played by Fnatic once they get the spikes down, and Xset as well. They had some misreads early on. They were trying to go for a lot of roaming plays, wrapping around towards plat side, and there's going on the hunt. They're wrapping around into arcade, but they can't find anybody. They just couldn't quite get a read early where Fnatic wanted to play on the map.
Now going into the second half, do Xset stand a chance?
That's I mean, it's a pretty difficult question.
What are the odds we're looking at?
It's a difficult
question. It's not looking good, right?
Because, yeah, the last time we saw them play on this map, it wasn't hot, and you can see that we pulled kind of this attack win rate, which is the big number you want to look at here. The attack side on Fracture, statistically and historically over the course of this tournament, hasn't been ideal at all. And
we're getting a clap from the crowd behind
one of the big things.
They're clapping for me?
Yeah, the crowd just
No. You guys are far too... Guys, please.
They're very, very excited.
This whole wave of clapping started by Bala and Doug.
It was.
Yeah.
Bala just leading the Xset hate chant. just unbelievable scenes.
They have their work cut out for them.
What the fuck?
If they
Was it not for me?
Second can really find his stride with his Neon and break open sights. That's going to be the win condition for them. Fnatic, though, it's in their hands. We'll see if they can get the 3.
I wish I can play.
Get that map 3. Doug and Bala, take it away.
Silver POV. Silver POV.
2 rounds separating Fnatic and Xset.
Wait, was that CNED?
Map 2 Ascent? Possibly.
Oh, shit.
If we manage to get that far, but it's going to be on Xset.
I thought it was some random person. I didn't realize. Oh, fuck.
Somehow surpass the defenses of the EMEA representatives. I'm Doug with me as Bala on the call. The crowd has been electric.
At least we have Trigger's representation on the bright side.
See if they can continue.
Don't clip it. And if you ship it, you'll be banned.
The scoreline that we saw at the half on Pearl. And oh my goodness. Pistol round, which means so much.
Cam? No. I'm keeping the cam here as punishment.
Nothing.
Fuck, man. I wasn't paying attention, dude.
Players from the crowd.
This is called CNED Silver.
This setup for Fnatic could be devastating.
It's all contact, though. Now we go. The wall up,
Wait,
utility
that was way too fast.
As you see, Enzo's trying to keep them back with the fault line. Cryo playing on the other side of the smoke. Is Aaron looking to get the spike down? Should.
They know.
And somehow the spike has gotten down
turning.
without a single bit of damage. And there's the pinch that you mentioned. But missed
Fuck, what am I doing, dude?
Enzo does it too.
It didn't work again.
They somehow walk away with such
100
a
gift.
heavy advantage. And Fnatic win another pistol.
All right, I think I gotta go.
Where are you going, Judel?
I can't watch
for
this,
them to
dude.
lock
You got a
out
flight to catch?
here right now.
I can't watch this.
Don't answer
Yeah,
that.
I'm going to Istanbul.
Win the pistol.
You're
Start
like,
snowball.
I think I need to get on stage.
3-round lead. And while that might not be the largest lead that they've had so far in this map,
Strudel.
it certainly feels like a great step to get there.
62% win
I guess I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
with a cushy 3-round lead too. I mean,
yep. I mean, by that stats.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty.
Yep, absolutely. It's a different opponent here, though. It's a different comp. Who knows what this one looks like defensively? We've seen so many people run it, though. For Fnatic.
Another buyout from Xset here. 4 Stingers and a Spectre for Cryo. He also still has 2 shots in that Headhunter. And it's another quiet approach.
Wait, what the fuck's going on? It's not working. This fucking thing sucks ass, dude.
Against the whole stack of Fnatic. It did not work out. Eventually. They tried to pinch and it just didn't work. This time the pinch could come much faster. And you saw how hesitant, yep, they're going for it immediately before even planting.
They want to take the fight. The paranoia.
Little Bro Productions, you know how it be. Little Bro Productions, scuffed as fuck.
Not even messing with the opportunity of a pinch.
And they've cleared out the Sage wall. BCJ repositioning, looking to get the spike down as Alfier's going to go forward. The utility once again dumped. Alfier takes a bit of zone dark.
A bucket!
What? But Dev, second, 2 big ones, the Stingers, finding so much value.
Oh my god. It just fell right into our hands. A game! We got a game on our hands!
Xset tried to do on Pearl.
Lost Jordan?
They succeed this time. And that keeps it so close. Fnatic stumble. They gave him way too much room.
LOL.
That quiet
LOL?
That slow approach to the round by both teams. Unfortunately, Fnatic crumble under it all. Even the retake, Alfia got a wall out. That was really nice for them to clear, but here comes another push.
What?
More Fnatic this time, pushing the north side.
Oh, and second.
I mean, he's not wrong. LOL.
First. I don't think they know the Mystic's there. They haven't cleared him out. There hasn't been a challenge, but they're staring right at him. They're baiting him out. You see the flash come through.
Oh, what a flash.
The second flash there to find more, but the counter paranoia.
You guys got a classic. Take him down, boys.
And Dev swings at just the right time.
It's clean. Second to get the first 2 kills, and then they able to deal with it all from Mystic, but he was just by himself, so Mystic might sometimes look like a one-man army, but just with the classic, just with 2 flashes. Enzo will laugh at the situation before himself.
That's what I do every time I'm in a 1v4 with a
There's a crowd.
Looking in the background of Enzo's
What's the crowd doing?
Alfia just laughing hysterically.
Enzo's joined in on the laughs. A joke was said and we've missed it.
Yeah, I feel left out. I want to laugh.
Yeah, me too. Enzo might have something to laugh at here. BC members of Xset retreat away. Maybe a parting kill.
He gets a kill, he'll have ult if he dies. Neither thing happened. Dies to the spike, doesn't get the ult point. Doesn't get the kill either.
And Xset get the round. You see the investment in the 14th round paying off in a pretty big way, and we'll see what the buy looks like for Fnatic.
Already seeing it. I mean, Zekin, dude, he was certainly not the same Zekin that we saw in all tournament long on Pro, but he put the mask on, and all of a sudden,
he's like
he's
Bane.
A superhero.
Yeah, he's like Bane.
Yeah, super villain, I guess in this case, in this arena. But he's turned up back to group stage form right here on this map, at least in the tail end of that first half and the second half here. Def's gonna get his ult up.
Oh, and you have Aaron awaiting the flank. But do Fnatic expect it? Do they invest flashes? They do. Alfir on the swing. Alfir finds a second. And Mystic finds one too.
Cryo with the pinch though, and Mystic's stuck now. There's the fragment to push him off. Hopefully he can escape from this position. But right now, you gotta figure out what the heck else is going on the map. There's this pinch coming. Zekin's trying to escape, but Dirk is chasing him down from the backside.
That was the spike. Man, he was in so much trouble. Zekin was surrounded. Again, Fnatic hanging on to a 2-round lead.
We're getting really deep in this game. And it's staying
Speak to us?
very
What?
close.
The chat is entertainment on its own, dude.
I mean, that is just ridiculous. The spray from that range with the Vandal. And he hits those. Let's see here. Cryo's got the op this time. Zekin's with the overdrive, and they're all grouped up towards B. They could easily hit a fast B site execute.
Yeah, Alfir has his overdrive too.
He's pushing fast in halls, actually.
Is the knife not going to spot anyone?
That pressures Xset to fully commit to this push. Good one-way, though.
Right
What?
into Cryo's up! Zekin trying to do a bit of the same, investing his ultimate.
That was actually Boaster's smoke, so that was a terrible smoke for Alfir to actually work with.
This retake is gonna be so lit.
And you see Xset have retreated to the extremities. Second is a shorty. Cryo still with the operator, no mid presence. Gonna drop all their smokes. The Rolling Thunder's gonna be there too, and I believe that hit 3. Durka might have been the only one who avoided it, and he falls. Second going aggressive.
Zekin's gonna chase. He doesn't have his ult anymore, so might as well just put this classic to work, and he almost does make it sing.
thing is how much more will he look for?
Gun here.
He's hunting him down, trying to chase
Where the
him,
fuck's
trying
your
to get the
gun?
guns out of his hands.
That Vandal might be accessible to him after the spike. Easily as Neon, he can
Run!
get this.
Just don't step too close.
Yeah, got it.
He does.
Success.
I'm out of here.
And with that, Xset get the lead down to 1 round.
My goodness.
Cryo has the op. He's going to be 1 point away from having his ultimate online. And this, you're right, that smoke just kind of ruined Alfier.
I mean, it
Good attack.
could be really good at people trying to hold on to people holding Hall's push, right? But in this case, trying to push even further. We've seen so many instances like that from Alfier, from Fnatic. It cannot continue to happen. The overheat, essentially.
He replayed him getting a gun.
DCJ spotted with a knife.
Oh yeah, I'm just chatting, dude. I'm just a chatter as well.
Before they even recognize that he could have. There's the aftershock. Dirk has to get out, and he will.
Go, go, go.
Did have that rendezvous to get away with.
Is this going map 3 or no?
It's right beneath them.
No, he's not that good.
Quiet trip across the ropes.
Should be a quick 2-0.
Back over
Thank God
towards
someone has the balls
Yeah.
to sit.
Still have the option to pivot.
Well, yeah.
Cryo's
that
taking a
was tough.
lot of space in Halls.
I'll be
Make
the
sure there's
punching
not
bag.
the presence of Durka. But they won't use that. Instead, they'll go back towards the classic.
Second still has a lot of his utility. He still has the relay bolts in his wall.
They're about to fly out. Here we go.
Paranoia available for BCJ2.
And they can hear the trip.
Hit it.
Def has 1 flash as well. Trips the ball box.
Oh.
The first, and he's waiting on the other side.
He's slowed down too.
Like a bloody
Sucks
lunatic.
they're all flowed though, because he's used
And
the
Mystic
trip.
cleans him
Where the
up.
fuck's our smokes?
Durka retreating to a safe angle, not able to land the shots.
What the fuck?
Xset didn't have the first this time around, but they still find themselves in a 4v4. Enzo using the rolling thunder step drive to get the spike down, and he didn't. Cryo goes up top. Cryo finds a kill.
Cryo is free. Cryo is free, baby.
Not able to find the third.
You got a new
Mystic's gonna
meme.
have to do it himself.
I love it.
We're tied at 9.
You had to change of heart.
Want to end Fracture. End the series.
They what?
And move on to the upper bracket
Crowd had to change of
semifinal.
heart about the
Which would be a
cries.
statement.
Well, no, he's using it wrong. It would be trash talk to him, so it doesn't really make sense
They
actually.
fell so early at Copenhagen. 2 matches and they were out. One of those was against Optic, who we know they struggle
Uh-oh.
against.
That is
That
GG right
is
there.
a tilt, no? That's like a massive
Literally
tilt.
what GG looks like.
That's, if there was an image of
Holy.
GG, that would be
It was
it.
a close lead,
Yeah.
but a lead nonetheless, and it's been eviscerated.
And what I'm learning right now from Xset, as we continue to watch these rounds play out, is the second in Cryo we saw at Copenhagen.
Someone
was not
sub,
even their
change that
final
number. Bad voodoo. Just one, just
Again,
one.
To one of the best EMEA teams, Fnatic.
Taking it to the hometown hero, and Alfier who's waiting on the other side. You've got
Thank
Enzo
you,
with
thank you.
utility help. That's exactly what he does. Almost has orbital strike 2. The slow orb is there, but second challenges. He opens the door and gets the kill. Orbital strike gone.
And there's no tools here. On another kill, Mystic is just overextending past the smoke, past the door. Trying his darndest to get this round, get this map in their control.
And Cryo's gone hunting. It was a judge in the hands of Durka. Now that's gone. Enzo waiting just on the other side, and Cryo would have to swing pretty far if he wanted to challenge that.
Look at the way that he's holding the angle. He does not expect actually Enzo to be past this. Finally, the timer ticks in his head and he turns to face. But Enzo's stuck between.
Damn, they got
rock and a
fucking
hard
rolled
place.
this round though.
Between a Cryo and a Zekin. The spam through position given away.
Holy
A prime
shit,
game
man.
flawless for
Wait,
Xset.
Xset
They
actually
take the
look
lead. And it's 3
incredible.
for Zekin.
It's those two at the top of the leaderboard. 18 and 11 for Cryo. 16 and 10 for Zekin.
Enemy remaining.
And it's them who lead the charge through this round, through the all-important round where they take the lead.
Ho ho ho!
Why so quiet?
Oh!
Not like that.
Oh!
That might be inviting.
I like that.
Fires the coach from Xset.
Neither wrong though.
Don Wick over there. As good as ever.
Oh, they heard that.
Yes, they did. And off of that, the timeout is called. A moment of quiet.
The crowd got mad, dude.
To regain composure, try to regain control.
The crowd got mad.
It's going to be the exact same sort of situation they were facing on Pearl. They're going to be down. They're going to be down in economy. And the ideas starting to run dry again. The good thing here is Fnatic does have 2 timeouts. This is the first of 2. Xset have one of their own as well. So Coach Mitty definitely can get involved. And when we're talking about the well of ideas drying up, your coach is your most valuable asset. And while, I mean, Dawn provoked the crowd moments ago, and they're still, I mean, they're still quiet here, Doug.
Fully leaning into that villain role. Well, it seems to be working for him.
Oh, big scan.
Oh, here's a lineup for Xset. They're going aggressive in Northside pinch.
And it's just 3. I don't know that they're going to be able to get out. Excuse me, it's 4. Can they hold the line? You're right.
What the hell? Just crashing into the wall. Hit it! Hit the rope!
They're stuck here.
The fight continues. There's no way out. And the
Oh, I
thing is,
didn't
Cryo's
get
on the other
him,
side of the
man.
map. He has to sit back and watch as his team
Meanwhile,
is dismantled.
It is a perfect call from Mini. It's something that you completely
hit the rope and hit a 1D.
You're looking at the
100 gifted if you 1D1.
Fnatic, what they can buy. Gonna use the headhunter right here, try to get a couple shots off. And
shoot him!
Dirk cleans him up. 3rd on the round for him. As Fnatic punch back.
But back to the point about the economy, right? You could see they're not going to invest much in that round. The best they could do is get a couple stingers, and that's what they had. So the last thing.
Fnatic. Fnatic.
Is a northside pinch with
Fnatic.
the distance as it is.
Fnatic.
That's got to be Psycho's reaction to the booing that just happened. And you can hear right now, he just came on the screen and it's boos again.
It's Turkish Fnatic.
That might be the loudest the crowd has been since the walkouts.
Oh, where's the sun going?
We are going aggressive. He's going to be met with a wall.
It's a very strange commit of the wall. Just so scared of the pressure right there, given Fnatic just showed. Making up the pace.
Go in a quiet trip down ropes.
The rope incidents, Monka.
Where Cryo lays in wait.
Crashies remembers.
From Fnatic too, they've got boasters, orbital strike.
They've had it for a couple of rounds. He just hasn't found the right moment.
If Xset continues to be this slow, that could be such a round ender. And they already noticed that they walled themselves off in the south side of this map. Dirk is posted up in halls. They know exactly that it has to be coming from this north side, and it does.
Bro, what? Bro, what? You see how fast he moved?
With all of the elegance of a figure skater, but Boaster punches back! Enzo does 2! A 2v2 remains. The spike still in a good place. The rest comes through.
Oh, the cover!
And
the TP.
Enzo.
He's dead. He's actually dead.
Aftershock here. He has no chance.
Wait, he can hide.
Oh.
And he tries to stay.
Spike is down. Aaron immediately recovers it, so
Think
they
so?
will get the plant.
Numbers advantage still in favor of Xset.
He was just holding his flash there for a second, like trying to
But
flash
how do you
it.
get through Cryo right now? Enzo.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's still
1v2
off,
and
right?
you have such a long sight line to
You
get
would
through.
imagine he has an op
Aaron
posted.
just has to wait. Wouldn't dare move. Enzo has to go so far to clear him out. And it's Cryo that delivers the devastating death blow. Xset take the lead back.
And that's a reset. That is a monetary reset. The ult from Boaster. He gives himself room to peek. That's how he gets 2 kills, but BCJ just destroys the players on the site who are going to actually swing with him so they don't get super value out of it.
Oh, that guy's even scared to hold that sign up, dude.
Yeah,
That kid's scared. He had to like sneak it up and then put it back down.
Look at the economy right now. Thankfully, Dirk does have the stimulus of the Tour de Force.
Mystic with a Bucky, Boaster with a Frenzy, and Xset with the lead. 3 ultimates to their name too, and they're set up so well. Cryo has an op now, and then the Tour de Force in case things get messy.
Slow approach.
Oh, the classic thrifty into an L.
Push.
And this is how Xset started this half. Remember, it was quiet.
Yeah, but
it was contact.
It was more death ball-y than this is.
Sure.
They're trying to read out if there's going to be any push from all sides of the map. This time, they're sat down in tree. They have control of it. But Aaron watching Halls.
Right there.
Here comes the hit. Death has the rolling thunder. It's not going to tag anybody.
Yeah, Boaster is still here. He drops the molly, and it's really just second that goes across, and that might be okay for Xset after all. No! And the big Bucky that gets two! Oh, the buckshot's just
have to
too
resort
much.
to these shit fucking guns. Jesus, EU is falling
And
off.
he's still there.
That's what you have to resort to?
That's crazy.
And they would never.
Further in favor
No,
of
we would
Fnatic.
never.
Durka, close
God
by,
damn it,
Death
map 3.
Gone.
Down B.
And Cryo can find nothing. Surely not. Surely
I'm sorry,
not
but if
with
this goes map
before.
3, we lose.
Surely not with 13 seconds left and the spike out of reach.
10 seconds left.
And he has nowhere to go, nowhere to run. All you can do is count his lucky stars and hope he survives, and he does not. Fnatic tied up again.
And surviving with 3 here is huge. No matter what happens in the last round.
No,
We got
Cypher.
2 buy rounds here coming up from both sides. And we're going the distance here in Istanbul.
How does Mystic get away with 2 here?
I mean, just
Oh,
flashbacks to Bucky FC right now. It's elation.
Enzo set that up so well. 3 ultimates on the side of Xset, 1 for Fnatic.
You want to play? Let's play.
And you hear 1 already used.
Oh, instant rotation here from Xset. I'm wondering what's spurring that on, but either way, they're going to have more challenge to deal with Cryo here against 3.
There's a flash waiting on the other side.
Waiting for contact.
Alfair.
There's the flash.
There it is. And the turn! Cryo gets 1! BCJ shows up in time!
Let's go where? Where are we going?
The Rolling Thunder. The second tries to survive, but BCJ
Where are we going? We're going home is where we're going. Short flight home.
He TP past the ult.
He's
He
a
wasn't
bloody
stunned
wizard.
and he
He's
just
a
took the duel.
5'2" powerhouse. It's BCJ!
Unless.
But can Durka equalize things?
5'2" powerhouse.
We just saw Cryo in this situation. Can Durka do it?
Spike planted.
Durka up top.
On the wall.
Looking down
This
upon
goes
Xset.
OT. It's been
Looking
fun.
for the
It's been a
height
pleasure.
advantage. She's taking care of Def, but has to drop back down.
Gonna go for
We're
it again.
clocking?
And that's
dipping.
it. I'm clocking out. Yeah,
Are you going for a week?
Does he
clocking
come in?
out
They
When
have
will you be
someone-
back?
forever. I'm gone forever, really.
You moving to
That's it.
mixer?
Durka with 3.
Yeah,
And you feel the moment slipping away. Cryo
Can't say
holding
that.
the up.
dude, that got kind of
And
close.
Cryo lands the shot.
Did.
Xset get to 12.
Cryo is the Durka shutdown
Cryo right there.
button for Xset.
Shaboom.
Cryo is 3.
Legendary opportunities there for Durka. The 1v5 just now, the 6K before. Look at this TP from BCJ. He TPs in
Actually
to
insane,
the Rolling
yeah.
Thunder just in time to avoid the
That was
stun
actually a sick play.
and save his teammates.
If it didn't work though, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, he could have gotten
What a
rolled,
play.
and then they could have kept going
That
and rolled
puts
all
Xset
of
on
them.
that point. It's all on BCJ.
Xset 1 round away from once again silencing the arena. And Boaster's on a frenzy, Bala. Enzo's on a Spectre.
Oh, fuck.
Durka's on the knob though.
And that's been enough many a time.
Oh, my stream
just
just ran auto
completely
ads.
given
That
up on
is
these
so tragic for
aggressive
those
plays.
people.
And don't forget, Fnatic did not even spend their last timeout.
Should have subbed.
So they're going at it dry by themselves.
That is actually like the worst possible
Fnatic
time.
quietly
ever.
looking to take us to
What's he look?
overtime
Oh, well.
with a less than ideal purchase.
And Boaster's nowhere near being able to combo his orbital strike with the trademark.
He's so far. The paranoia out. Zekin's going to take space, and he's going right into spawn. Enzo waiting on the other side. He's expecting the challenge. Yep. Utility
They
use.
walled them off in tower. They walled them off.
Oh, wait, they
Can fully
did.
commit to this
What the
trade post
fuck?
Xset with a great idea here. Fnatic.
They trapped us in tower with our
They don't
buckies.
have utility. They
Look
don't.
at the flank depth. Oh my goodness.
Watch arcade flank.
no.
Oh my
Jeff is going
god.
now. Durka in a brutal spot. There's orbital strike. Zekin gets on out
What?
here.
Cut out. Schmovement.
Durka, Boaster,
Still dead though.
Boaster falls.
Oh my.
5v2.
What the fuck is
Looking
you
to make a
doing?
statement.
Hold on. Wait, sorry.
Numbers going back their way. Dirk on the tap.
He's like not on?
Line. He gets onto Zekin.
Wait, he's off.
Can they bring this back? Dirk not able to get anything.
Oh, they've done it!
Hushed.
Oh my god! Lower bracket, EU bracket! Actually.